was just out in these streets, girl.
I don't watch a lot of TV like at all.
Gotta do something with numbers.
It helps to LaTanya over there.
Good evening, everybody. It doesn't look like everybody's here.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Candid Conversations Girl Talk. I cannot see myself because it's all small on the screen. All right. So, how was everybody's weekend?
Outstanding.
Oh, I was gonna say, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Hopefully it's not like last week where I'm like, I can't hear anything. All right, so I don't know what my eyelashes are looking like. It feels real funny. I just kind of threw them on. I had a blast celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes.
I did. I had a blast. What'd you say? I heard you. We should have had that music. We should have had it, been ready. Yes. So I spent the weekend in Las Vegas, and I've been to Las Vegas a lot of times, but I don't think I've had this much fun in Las Vegas since I was like in my 20s. I had a blast. I did so much stuff. Yeah, I didn't sleep. I should say this. This should have been my precursor. I went with my husband. My husband is team no sleep, so I am not really team no sleep, but I didn't have a choice this weekend. Okay, so enough about me. Welcome, Monique. How are you this evening?
I am good. I'm good.
Good. How was your weekend?
Peaceful. Very relaxing. I stayed in, set up the projector, watch a couple movies. It was very relaxing.
Okay. Relaxing. I love that. All right. And next, LaTanya, welcome. How are you this evening?
I'm okay.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah, just a lot busy.
Yeah, I get it. And it's Monday. So
Yeah.
that helps. All right, cool. And Miss Dawn B, how are you this evening? Your hair is kind of funky. What you got going on there?
Team lazy.
Oh. Okay. I was liking the fanfare up there. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, thanks. That's just a pull up. That's my messy bun.
Got it.
Everything's all good. Love is love. I had a ball this weekend.
Yeah. Did you perform anywhere?
Not on stage, but every function I went to, I acted up. So.
Okay. Anything special you want to tell us about?
Nope. What happens at the party stays at the party.
I got you. I understand. And with that, we're moving on to Taryn. Good evening, Taryn.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. How was your weekend?
My weekend was relaxing, which is nice because I've got lots of things happening in October. So.
Ooh, okay. Can't wait to hear about those things. Anything you want to share right now?
Well, I'm speaking a couple of times, and then I'm hosting my first ever Rich Bish brunch in Los Angeles.
Nice.
So, yeah, so I'm excited. Just
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, cool. All right. Well, ladies, are we ready to get into our candid conversations?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, well, first up, Miss Producer, can you show us a question and then we will spin the wheel to see whose question it is? All right. You're on a date. The only thing you can talk about is the last thing you Googled. What is your conversation about? All right, spin the wheel. Let's see who gets that question. It's moving slow. Click it in the middle. LaTanya.
Oh, my conversation will be pretty boring to a date. The last thing I Googled was basically what type of vinyl material will adhere to mesh. So,
Okay, work.
yeah, work. That was the last thing I actually Googled.
Okay, okay. All right. So did you find out anything exciting? What kind of vinyl?
I did. It was more like a screen print, as opposed to vinyl. So I just need to order it now.
Oh, okay. I think that was that automatically like muted so that you couldn't really give out the information. I didn't hear it. It was like whoop, 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 right when you said what it
Did
was.
it?
Yes. I was like,
Oh
oh, okay.
no, I said no. I said it would be more like a screen printed material
Oh, okay.
uh to put on it as opposed to using heat transfer vinyl basically.
Oh, okay. Like the
So
regular cricket.
less work for me, which is
Oh,
which is good.
that is good. All
Mhm.
right. Anybody Google anything exciting that they want to share? Or you nope. Okay.
So, I gotta say this. Have you guys okay, so the last thing I Googled was a 320 area code because every now and again I get messages that's from people that act like they know me.
Okay.
And this last one came, it said, "This weekend I have planned go out. Do you want to go there?"
What?
No, no, I do not.
I have planned go out.
They said I have planned go out. That's the key right there. Left out
Right.
important words. And then like last week I got one like, "Hey, are you on the way to pick me up?" I'm like, I was messing like, "No." "Is this Miss Such Such?" "Oh, sorry to bother your day. How are you anyway?" Like,
No.
nah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think those are like scam type
Yeah,
calls.
Mm-hmm.
they
So
are.
so what's 320? What does that go to?
It said Minnesota,
Oh, really? Okay.
Minneapolis metro area. They
Hmm.
getting them scams is getting scammy.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I did not upload any videos. I'm sorry when you just said that about the scam. Sorry. So I'm sorry for laughing. Okay, so one of the nights that we went out in Vegas this past weekend, you guys. So how did we end up here? So there was a place where one of my husband's friends said somebody recommended a place, right? So what did we do? Oh, because we had gone to a pool party at the Aria Hotel during the daytime, a day party, and that was nice. Like we had a ball. And then like we went and got something to eat. And then one of his friends was like, "Oh, somebody recommended this club or whatever. So we're gonna go out here tonight."
And it was a
Oh my God, I gotta find a video. Okay, so we go there, and the moment we walk in, we were like, "Oh, this is like a local spot, not a touristy spot, right?" So it was, it was cool. It just wasn't like, how when you go into Vegas, everything is all bright and light and bling, 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 bling. It wasn't that, right? They had casinos, I mean, slot machines and stuff like that, but it seemed like, you remember when Spirit Airlines first came out?
Oh, not a comparison to Spirit.
it was a
So
dive
it was
bar.
like, it just was like that. But anyway, so we got to the club, and the club, oh my God, I promise, I was like, Jesus, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this. Everybody in there seemed like they were on some type of substance, and it wasn't like weed or Molly, or it was like crack or heroin.
Damn.
It was like, I was like, what is happening here? How did we get here? And sorry, I waited a long time because I thought everybody was gonna we were gonna get to find another club, and they didn't stay. So then I started dancing.
I mean, you gotta
And make the best of the situation.
exactly.
Honestly,
I'm
this
sorry,
is
I
giving
gotta
like
find
a good
videos.
Vegas story. These are things I expect from Vegas. You end up in places you didn't think you'd end up.
Man, I mean, the DJ was playing decent music. I remember a Keisha Cole song came on. Oh, I can't remember what song it is right now, but it's just of the slower, one of her slower songs. And this guy was off.
Oh no.
I was like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, something. And he had on like a sweater that was like tucked in to his slacks. It was just okay. I gotta find pictures and videos. But anyway, okay, moving on. Sorry, I just remembered that when you said something about the scam and the Minnesota. I don't know. That just
Yeah. Not getting
It took it
scammed.
took it took me away. I'm sorry. Okay. Next question, Miss Producer.
Narcotic.
All right, you have 1 hour to spend $10,000 in one store. What store are you going to? Oh, we need to set it so that you landed on LaTanya again. Lucky LaTanya.
Home Depot.
Hear from you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
Yes.
can see that. Yeah, $10,000 Home Depot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I'm
Once
with
you
you.
get a stove, refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, washer, dryer, and some wood, is over. Like that's real
Right.
quick.
Yeah, or even well, it depending on what you want to do. I want to redo my bathroom, so that stuff too. Yeah, agreed. Good choice. Anybody else?
Yeah, I probably go to Home Depot too, but I'm also at the depot buying like 5 $1,000 gift cards.
Okay. To give away?
Just to keep it. I don't.
Just to do something.
So I can have
You
time.
got an hour. You gonna
got
do
an
that?
hour to spend it, but I might not be able to, so I spend it.
Oh, got you. Okay, and then you can come back. That's smart. I like that. I was not thinking like that.
I
Okay.
would take that out the rules.
Oh, you would say no gift
That's
card.
the easy way out.
You're like, okay, I'm down to like 10 minutes left. Let me just go get the rest and gift cards.
I think along the same path, I was thinking like a furniture store.
Yeah, that's who.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to
I was trying to make my trip last an hour. So like going to a jewelry store might not, that'll be like, well, you do have to pick out the right thing. So you could probably spend an hour making sure it's the exact right piece or pieces. You could do it in a jewelry store.
Is an airline a store? Because that's where I'd want to spend my $10,000. Is
you're gonna spend $10,000 on tickets on airline flights in an hour?
Oh, you don't know me and my travel
girl.
goals, friend.
Right.
If you
got your list.
Right. Okay.
What'd you say, Taryn?
I said, you'll know me and my travel goals, friend. I stay out this country. Okay. So yeah. It would not take me long.
Well, I was gonna say, well, if you looking like a full like trip, I was thinking just the flight. But if you're thinking like a full trip, then
no, just the flight.
An hour is a long time. I can book
you could go
flights.
somewhere every month with $10,000, maybe.
Yeah. And then you do it strategically with that one airline. You usually will end up hitting their next level of loyalty anyway, and that's going to get me lounges and flights, additional flights later.
Right.
Right. You know how I feel, Taryn. That
are you guys? Let me know if you see.
Yes, LaTanya.
Wait, what'd you say? I missed it. What'd you say?
When she started mentioning about the additional perks, like with the lounge, once you hit a certain level, I was like,
yeah,
it's a little meme.
Yeah.
Oh,
that kind of does that.
Oh, that dude, the guy, like,
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Let's see if LaTanya gets it again. What's the next question? Fill in the blank. Every hood has a dude named. Monique.
I don't know. Rob, I don't really know.
Rob.
Rob's a good one.
Rob, okay. Every hood might have a Rob.
Rob, Joe,
Man,
Mike,
and Man,
Junior,
Little Man,
Junior for sure.
Smokey, Smokey.
Smokey, that's funny.
I feel like there's always somebody named Michael, but it's like.
Well, I was thinking Mike too, but then that goes across like
All the hoods.
All
right. But it's like the different ways that you say Michael, and then Michael is usually a junior as well. So, you know.
Yeah. Mike, MJ.
Little Mike, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Yeah. It's always that little something, little Mike, little John, little, little somebody. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Next question. How many questions has that been? Three? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cool. All right. Not considering monetary value, what is the most precious thing in your life right now? Not considering monetary value. Okay. It's like in
double tonight.
Yeah,
right?
double tonight.
It's that Vegas energy.
Yeah, it is, right? Somebody's lucky.
Yeah.
I would say my family.
That makes sense. That's what I would say.
Say my baby.
Yeah. Yep, my family. All right. Well, we all concur because
I'm gonna go with my health. I had like a really bad health scare last month, where I almost like it was touch and go for a few days. So like I at this day, like every day since I started to feel better, I've really just been grateful for, healing and my health in general. So
absolutely. I can agree with that. Yeah, health, precious, priceless. Cool. All right, cool. Next question. 1 second, she says. Okay. If you won $200 million, would you give the church $20 million in tithes? Spin it, Mrs. DJ. I'm just. Well, it landed on the right person, right? Because I am the church girl. So yeah, I would. But of course, that $20 million in tithes, it's going to my church. I said the church. I'm a little biased. I know how my pastor operates, and we have business meetings. So I trust that it would be used wisely. But also I think that I would have some input. We have input now.
Would you give the church the $20 million all at once? Your church?
Definitely, because if I don't give it all at once, I'm gonna find ways to not that. So listen, I literally have my 10% taken out of my paycheck into a specific account, because if I look at it, if I think about it, I will find a reason to use it and spend it. So no, I do that so that I'm not tempted or anything. So yes, right away, I definitely would. And I guess that was all for me, huh? Nobody else.
I tithe, but we do tithing like a little bit differently, right? So it'll be wherever we're feeling spiritually moved or led. So sometimes that's to church, sometimes it's to a particular like cause or organization. So like last month was Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So our tithes went to the Sickle Cell Disease Foundation. So like it depends. Like the month before that, it was to our church. So yeah, but I'd tithe the 20 million.
Yeah. And I mean, if you
my 20 million be tied up someplace else. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, Oprah ties, kind of like you, Taryn, Oprah ties. So, you kind of want to, have a mentor if that's what they're doing and they're saying it works spiritually. I mean, I've been tithing since I was a kid, so that's just my lifestyle, and so I know the benefits of tithing. But depending on what your examples are in life, you will or will not see or know that. So cool. All right.
Let's go. I don't want to answer.
Go ahead.
I don't want to answer.
Oh, you don't want to answer? Okay. All right. Next question is this, and this will be our last question. How many questions has that been? I was not. This is the last question. Okay. If you could delete one thing from Earth, what would it be?
It's definitely that Vegas energy.
It really is a Vegas
Right.
energy.
And I did not play not one. I didn't play a slot machine. And my friend from college had come out there and he was saying that he likes to play roulette. And I was like, oh, I would like if I would play anything, it would be blackjack, like something that I could that makes sense to me in my head. Roulette, it just seems random. But anyway, okay, the question was what was it? Oh, if I could delete one thing from Earth, what would it be?
White people.
What? Oh, cancel that. So what I would say, I was thinking somewhere along the lines of like envy, bigotry, but I'm trying to figure out what would it be. There's so many things that could be deleted. I you know what really bothers me? I'm trying to ignore y'all. What bothers me, I hate when people touch stuff that doesn't belong to them. So I don't know, whatever that is, I would eliminate that. That just really
hands. Get rid of hands.
Hands, yeah. Not the hands.
No, I get what you're saying because last night someone busted one of our car windows.
Oh God!
To take tools or whatever. I think I would delete though. The thing that I would delete would be gun violence. Either I don't know. Either gun violence or cancer.
Oh, cancer for real.
Disease.
Yeah. There's disease. Period.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, because we just had a family member die from a disease we didn't even know they had. So stuff like that, that's just terrible. So yeah, I agree with that. It's just so many things, and it's like you can only delete one thing. So that it takes birth pains, labor pains. I didn't really have a lot of.
No, I think that would be too many people popping babies.
Oh, you say that labor pains are birth control. Is that what you're saying, LaTanya?
No, I'm just talking. Now that I think about it, people have a lot of kids.
I forgot what the pain felt like.
Did you have a lot of pain when you had your kids?
Me?
Any of the mothers on the panel.
I need to talk.
With Trinity, I did. My epidural wore off in the middle of labor. And so I had to get a second epidural. With Peyton, I had to see.
They can do that?
Yeah. Mine didn't even take. My first one didn't take.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you had to get two done?
Yes. So they came back. They're like, it's going to kick in any minute. I'm like, it's been 50 minutes.
Yeah, I have to get a second because you have to go from side to side, turn every so often from each side, and her heart rate would drop when I would turn on one side. So I basically had to just tough it out because the epidural wore out. And they were like, please get another one. And I was like, I'm going to be paralyzed if I have a contraction. Will y'all do it? No. I end up doing it and it worked out.
Oh, wow. I don't think, you know what? My mom had a spinal tap when she was a kid, or I don't know if a kid, but like when she was a teenager. And she told me before she got that spinal tap, she could dance, and after her spinal tap, she lost rhythm. So I'm like, ever since then, I'm like, I don't want nothing shot in my spine, in my back, none of that. Both of my children were natural childbirth. But with Marcus, I was a rock star. I thought I didn't really have any pain until my doctor was like, I have surgery in the morning, so we're gonna speed this up. And that's when I started feeling the pain, when they induced my labor. And then, by then he's like, oh, you can't get any type of anything. So they gave me some Tylenol. So I rocked it out. But then when Maya came, I was like, oh, I'm a pro, right? So I'm like, I can do this. I don't need any drugs or whatever. And so it was going fine. And then at one point I was like, I cannot do this. I cannot tolerate the pain. And by that time she was coming. So I still didn't, like, I felt pain with Maya, but I didn't get a chance to get any type of anesthesia or anything. By the time the anesthesiologist showed up, Maya was born. I'm like, that's just whack. But anyway, okay. I digress. So I saw that she had said something. Oh, child molesters. Yes. Yes. And child abusers. Rid them of I'm with you there. But what causes it? There's a root to that. So whatever that root is, I would get rid of that. Because it affects more than just child molesters and all that. It affects so much more. She was asleep at the birth. Wait, you can be asleep? I thought you have to push. How? You might have to tell us more about that when you were asleep.
Shells is special.
She's special. We'll have to invite her on. What happened to LaTanya? LaTanya just dipped out. Oh, LaTanya has to go.
She might have fainted instead of falling asleep.
You said she fainted. I hope not. That's scary. I wouldn't want anybody to do that. All right. Anyway, so we have to get Taryn, we did not talk. So did you have a spotlight? I know you said you always have money tips. Did you have anything prepared, or you just?
I don't have anything prepared, but I can speak on whatever comes to me. So.
Well, you don't have to, because we're at 27 minutes, and so you know how that goes. It's almost time for us to wrap up. And did anybody have anything they wanted to share that they can share in like a minute? Anything coming up? I know that LaTanya is big time now. She's got these big clients, and is traveling the world. And so anybody got anything coming up? Taryn told us she's got some engagements coming up. Monique, you graduated from grad school, right? Okay, so what? Okay, so somebody tell us something. Yes, huh?
No, I just said congratulations to Monique.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So somebody was about to say something. Somebody's got something going on.
I mean, I can just say that if you do want more regular money tips, holla at your girl, Hey T Money Honey, on Instagram. Happy to share.
Yes. Hey, so does it? Okay, she is 6 pounds 9 ounces. I was asleep. The nurses were the best. Hospital staff. Kaiser. Shout out, Kaiser. Oh, are you on the West Coast? Is that because we don't have Kaiser out here? But I remember when I was growing up, we had Kaiser.
Is Kaiser really only on the West Coast?
It sounds like it is.
Yeah,
because I've been out here my entire life, so I really don't know.
Yeah. Yes. Congratulations. We got a panel full of boss ladies up in here. All right. So I can't think of anything right now. I know that there's something going on. Dawn, no performances coming up?
I mean, yeah, but that's regular.
I know, but we never know. We're always like, oh, Dawn, I saw something on Instagram. Dawn, I saw something on Facebook. You were somewhere. And Dawn's like, yeah, this is just my daily life. If you come, you come. I'm like, how can I come if I don't know where it is?
It's just
I just pop up.
When I go to work, that's just what I do.
Right. You're like, I don't show up to your kindergarten class. So.
Right. Like, what we study today? No, it's just like,
wait, are those tickets? Do you just have tickets in your hand?
I did. I don't know why he's sitting here. These are tickets to Monster Jam.
Oh, did you get those from school? Because I had a whole stack of those to give to my students. Like,
what? You mean to pay? I paid like what? No.
Oh, so you like to go to those? Okay, the next time I get them, I'll give you some. Because I only have 19. I lost a student today. Not lost, like died, but the student transferred out. Like when I got my roster this morning, I was like, wait, we're missing somebody.
Garbage. I should say
what?
Yeah.
Give it to me. I take the boys. I try.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely will. Because they give me like 35 and it's only 19 kids, 18 now, 18 kids in my class. So there's a few. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting this from the producer. So you know what that means. Time for us to wrap it up. 30 minutes is short. We didn't even get to a scenario. So,
Oh boy.
we're gonna have to. We're this is a, I don't know, an experimental season. We're trying to figure some things out. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for people to tell me if they like this 30 minutes or not, if it's too quick. But anyway, I had a good time this evening, ladies.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so we're going to go to the outro, and Miss Producer. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Thank you for watching Candid Conversations Girl Talk with our wonderful Girl Talk panel. Monique, LaTanya, Don B, and our spotlight expert is hanging out with us, Taryn T Money Ferrer. And you can reach out to her if you want some money tips. You can reach out to her specifically, I guess, with some questions. You can reach out to Dawn if you want to know where she's going to be. She hasn't told us. Coming up this Saturday on the Boss Chick interview is Martha Mima Austin. She is the first African American in the United States to have her picture on her own cake mix box. She's in Wisconsin, and I know it's on shelves in Wisconsin. I believe they're making moves for it to come out to other cities nearby, but you will have to watch the interview for specifics on that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe us on YouTube. Remember to know and embrace true love because you're worth it. And we will see you next Monday at 7:30 p.m. Thank you and good night.